Good morning and welcome to today's calming yoga sequence. This is a really quick sequence to help you get started for the day, to calm down those racing thoughts and to allow us to just ease into our beautiful days. So we're starting off in a cross-legged position, taking the time to tune into the breath, relaxing the shoulders. And then inhale, raising the arms above the head, really reaching through those fingertips. And exhale, taking a side stretch to the left. So right arm reaches up and over, opposite hand planted on the mat. And then seeing if you can rotate the head to look up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reaching the fingertips back up towards the sky, and exhale, taking it to the other side. Feeling that beautiful lengthening sensation in the side body, pinning the outer left hip down towards the mat to allow the buttocks to stay rooted. Inhale, reaching the arms up and over, and exhale, float those fingertips back down. And then meet me in a child's pose, so bringing the big toes to touch, knees hip-width apart. As we exhale, we fold forwards, reaching those fingertips to the top of the mat and melting the forehead onto the mat. So just taking a few deep breaths here, breathing into the lower back, the mid back, and the upper back. And then push up onto all fours. Inhale, raising the right arm up. Exhale, threading it under for thread the needle to the left. So right shoulder and right ear is planted on the mat. And we are rotating the chest towards the left. Inhale, coming back to all fours. And then left arm reaches up and over. Exhale, thread the needle to the other side. Pressing that left shoulder into the mat, resting the left ear on the mat, and just breathing into the lower back, the chest, allowing the abdomen to be soft. And then coming back to all fours. Walk the hands to the top of the mat and exhale as you bring your chin and chest to the mat. So feel free to rest the forehead on the mat here for heart chakra pose. Make sure that the hips are stacked directly above the knees. Just opening up the chest, the shoulders, and breathing deeply. And then walking the hands back underneath the shoulders. Inhale for cow, gazing forwards, dropping the belly, and exhale, tucking the chin for cat, rounding through the spine. So just repeating this a few times, syncing breath with movement, allowing that gentle mobility into the spine. From here, curl the toes under, walk the hands slightly forwards, and exhale, lifting the hips up for downward facing dog. So let's keep a generous bend in the knees for today, continuing to lift the buttock bones, lift the hips up towards the sky, and breathing deeply. Working into the lower back, and then inhale, gaze forward, stepping forwards. Exhale, coming into a forward bend. Feel free to keep a generous bend in the knees here. Grab hold of opposite elbows and just sway from side to side in ragdoll. I know that I look really silly in this pose, but honestly, I've acknowledged that this pose just looks quite funny on me, but it's not about what we look like, it's about how we feel and what we gain from doing this practice every single day. Exhale, releasing back down, And then inhale, stepping the left leg back, planting that left knee to the mat, coming into a low lunge. Planting the fingers alongside the right foot, opening up our hearts towards the front of the room. And then tucking the toes under, stepping it forwards into that forward fold. Take a moment. And then stepping the right foot back, planting that knee, coming back into the low lunge. Lengthening the tailbone down towards the floor, opening up that chest as you gaze forwards. And then exhale, stepping it forwards once more into that forward fold. Inhale, coming into a half lift, come up as high as you need. Exhale, fold forwards, plant the hands, step the feet back into a plank. Plant the knees, exhale, lower halfway, inhale, coming up into cobra. Exhale, release back down, push up onto all fours or plank, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Just a little quick flow to get the heart pumping, the blood flowing, and then plant the knees, cross the ankles, send the legs out in front of you for a seated forward fold. Inhale, raising the arms above the head, and exhale, melting forwards, grabbing hold of the shins, the ankles, the toes, or maybe the backs of the feet. Maybe you're really flexible and you can grab hold of the heels. Again, it's not about how far you go within this pose. It's about maintaining integrity within this asana, so focusing on our form rather than what we look like. And exhale, maybe you fold a little bit deeper. Option to keep a generous bend in the knees if that feels better for you today. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. And then inhale, slowly roll back up into seated. And make your way down onto your mat for Shavasana, corpse pose. Extending the legs out, allowing those feet to just flop out to the sides, hands alongside, palms facing upwards. Taking this time out of our day to feel thankful for showing up to the mat today, showing up for others and ourselves, absorbing the nutrients from this beautiful practice. Allowing the whole body to be heavy as we relax deeper and deeper into the mat. And now waking up the body, bringing some gentle movement into the toes and the fingers. Bringing the hands together, palms together at your third eye. And I invite you to whisper Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you in the next one.